Hi, I'm Kim Johnson. I'm with KSJ Marketing Communications. I am a full-service marketing company. I offer marketing advantages for a small business. I do this primarily through web development, graphic design, social media, and email marketing. I am a certified solution provider with Constant Contact. The whole idea between email marketing is to connect, inform, and grow. You do this by connecting with your customers to build relationships. You inform the people who want to listen to your message, and you grow your business with target marketing. Email marketing basic, it allows you to connect with your customers, engage in profitable communications with your customers, and use email as part of your marketing strategy. Building relationships, anybody who belongs to networking groups knows that in order for a business to do business with you, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. That equals your relationship. And you can accomplish this by ongoing communication through email. To get your customers, it takes on average 7 contacts for them to do business with you. This costs money, time, energy, effort. The value of a customer, 6 to 7 times more expensive to get a new customer than it is to create and retain an existing one. They spend more. On average, it's about 67% more once you have earned their business and their trust. Interesting thing is, after about 10 purchases, they've already informed 7 people about your business and your products and your services. That's all free marketing for you right there. Why email? Everyone uses it. 91% of internet users between 18 and 64 send email. The highest percentage is 65 and older, and a lot of this can be attributed. Grandson doesn't call grandma anymore. They'd rather send an email. So this is why you'll find older people embracing with the email. Just a side note, 144 billion emails were sent per day in 2012. That kind of exposure you can't pay for. Why email? It's cost effective compared to direct mail. A list of about 8,500 names used to cost the company I worked for about $5,000 between the printing of it, the labor to get everything labeled, and the postage. For less than $20, you can send out 500 email as often as you want. It's immediate delivery. Most people don't know that the post office, when doing standard mail, each stop in the postal system can take up to 48 hours to get processed to the next one. So some of your direct mail pieces could actually take 2 weeks to get to people. Another thing with email, it's part of your digital marketing mix. First, you have your website or your blog. From there, you have your email, which then goes to your social media. As you can see, it's a continuous process right here. Email marketing is not spam. We do not want to have the feds knocking on our door one day saying that you are now a spammer. It's controlled. Your people on your list should be opting in. You can't just buy email lists and just start sending things out. You need them to actually want to be there. It's sending out professional looking emails. Many times I will get an email with nothing but text, and it really doesn't do anything for me. You're sending it out to an interested audience. Most of these people will sign up through your website, because you will have a way on your website for them to do it. Or there's other ways with Constant Contact. You can sign up through your cell phone with text to send, or you can even scan barcodes using QR codes to go to your sign up page. And it contains information that they find valuable. Somebody who likes fishing is probably not going to be interested in a dog rescue site. Why you don't want to use non-standard programs like your email, say like Gmail or Outlook, is that you're limited to the number of email that you can send at one time. If you have a list of 1,000 names, you could probably do 100 per hour. Outlook allows you to do 250 at one time. There's no formatting control. List is susceptible to filters, and there's no cohesive branding, and there's just no way to track your results. And this is very important to know who's opening your email, what links are they clicking on, so that you can understand what you need to do to make changes either on your website, your social media. And there's no opt-out management. I remember before all of this, I would get email from people saying, please take me off your list, and I would have to manually do this. With opt-out, they do it themselves. Benefits to using a provider: they offer templates. Constant Contact has many different templates, and they change within the season. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and you have a list of templates for St. Patrick's Day that you can modify for your business. It reinforces brand identity. I always recommend to my clients to develop a template that reflects their brand. There's ways of matching the colors if you don't have the color codes with your logo. When somebody opens that email, they want to know it's from you. The email is addressed to the recipient only. So many times I've gotten email blasts from people, say, using Outlook, and I have all the email addresses to everyone they sent it to. With Constant Contact, this is all hidden in the background. Nobody's going to have access to that information. You can manage your lists. You can see who's new subscribers, which ones are bounced. Bounces are emails that were not delivered. They could either be soft bounces or hard bounces. Sometimes the server where the email's at had a glitch and it didn't go through. Hard bounces are just bad email addresses, and it allows you an opportunity to contact that person to get that corrected. It improves delivery, tracks results, and obeys anti-spam laws. These laws are put in place to prevent spammers from quite honestly being annoying. Canada has some of the toughest anti-spam laws in the world. Checklist. Do you do repeat and referral customers to help your business? Have a plan for delivering multiple communications? Is your audience interested in your message? Is it valuable to them? Most reasons that people unsubscribe is because they no longer see a value in it. Either their interest changed or you're not meeting their needs. Can you make your emails look professional and reflect your brand? Do you have an email service provider to help you manage your strategy? This is very important. Not only am I available to help my clients, but Constant Contact has a very good community program. Their account managers are wonderful, so we can all strategize together to help grow your business. What do you use for content? Well, first of all, your expertise. That's what you're building your business on. Facts and testimonials. Many customers are willing to let their testimonials be used. Just ask for permission. Very rarely do they say no. Give guidance and direction. Solve a problem. Many times a customer will say, I don't know how to do this. Well, if they don't know how to do something, maybe there's others. And it's a good opportunity to do your email centered on that, but also do a full-length article for your blog. Offer discounts and coupons. Customers like a deal, and if they're getting something sent in their email, more than likely they're going to feel special and they're going to take advantage of that discount. Exclusivity and VIP service. There's many marketing coaches and business coaches out there that have a list strictly for their paid subscribers or for people who have paid for the services, and this allows you to connect with them directly. Contests and surveys. It's a great way to do a contest. I always recommend my clients do a survey at least once a year to find out, if things have changed with their target market, and this is a great way to get the information out there. And you can recognize your audience, send out some kudos to somebody who just won an award or just reached a milestone. You want to keep your email concise. People don't like long things. The easiest way to keep it short is to do a link back to your website where they can read more in depth. Decide on an ideal format, and once you set up your template, go ahead and use it over and over. Brand story. Engage your audience, ask questions, have them reply to you. This is a good way to get back to your blog where they can post comments. The frequency and delivery time. There are some that, sending out email once a month is more than enough. There are others who send out once a week, and when you go into some of your companies, for instance, say a dog's food supply place, they send the email out 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. Are you promoting, informing, or relating? What interests your audience? Is your email supporting your brand and message? Is your email concise with a call to act? That's very important because you want that call to action. And this way, they get the email, you can track it, and you know that you just created a sale from it. Does your content match your frequency and timing? Some of the spam triggers you need to avoid is free, guarantee, spam, credit card, etc. Using all capital letters. That is probably one of the quickest ways to end up in a person's spam folder. Exaggerated punctuation. One of the airlines was experimenting with little airplanes in the subject line, and that worked out very well for them. It caught the reader's attention, but it didn't trigger any of the spam filters. Click here. Well, obviously people have been using the internet long enough that you don't need to do the click here's anymore. You just put the link in and they'll go there if they want. Dollar signs or other symbols. A lot of these things, like I said, is set up with the spam filters. A missing a from address. If you don't want your personal email address, set up an email address that people will recognize. Some people use info. Me personally, I would rather just have my name, because if I want, if they need to contact me, I want them to know I'm a real person and they should contact me that way. Sleazy subject lines, believe me, we've all seen those. Here is a link to reviews on different systems. You can go there and check it out yourself. But I suggest why Constant Contact. They offer email marketing. They offer event marketing. Event marketing is a great way to have people RSVP to your events. You can also sell tickets through this if you have to charge. Surveys, coming back to, you need to survey your customers to find out what they need. Social campaigns. With social media, we have to get the information out there across all many different platforms. You can have it post to Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Save local, think Groupon, but more on a local level. Instead of having to give away 50% of your profits like Groupon wants, they charge based on the dollar amount of your coupon. Single platform, it's a way to get your information out there through one thing. So if you're a franchise, you have just one place to go, and this is a separate thing that Constant Contact will handle themselves. Currently, Constant Contact has an offer where they're going to give you a discount of 40% off for your first 3 months, which is a great way to try out the system and see how well it does for you. Then, if you're a part of the chamber that is part of the chamber discount program with Constant Contact, you can get a 5% discount on a 6-month prepay or a 10% on a 12-month prepay, which is 5% more than the prepays on a non-chamber discount program. And the best thing is they let you combine it with any special that they have going on. So let's get started. Now, if anybody has questions, this is the time to ask them, and hopefully you learned a little bit more where email marketing can take your business. Thank you, and I'm Kim Johnson with KSJ Marketing Communications.